doing here?
Coming back where I belong?
You know, I really liked you, Hunter. Then I realised what you are. It's not going to take long for Mum to realise it too. I'm going to make sure of it so I wouldn't unpack if I were you.
Thanks for the heads up about Ingrid Campbell. It helped clear up a few details and shed some light.
She's never worked with Callum?
No, but she knew all about your affair with Chris Warner.
Oh.
It doesn't take a genius to spot the animosity between Chris and Callum. And now it all makes perfect sense.
Here we go.
I hear your husband also punched Chris once. Was that when he found out you were cheating? Who else knew about the affair? Is this why Chris's wife left him?
This is none of your business.
Yes, it is. As I explained before, the killer could be someone with a grudge against the hospital.
So? That doesn't mean that...
Or a grudge against Chris Warner.
Oh, bingo, so it must be Callum.
He's been betrayed and humiliated. He could be working towards ruining the reputation of Chris's hospital.
This is beyond ridiculous.
Revenge is a very powerful motive.
So powerful that my bitter and twisted husband has gone on a killing spree. Is that what you're saying?
In a nutshell.
Well, here's a theory for you. Your investigation is going precisely nowhere because you took your eye off the ball.
Meaning?
Meaning you've gone down the exact same path that I did. Chris Warner. All right then. Until you've got something worthwhile to say, I suggest you steer well clear of me.
I mean, he was almost welcoming.
Yeah.
He served you dinner, included you in conversation. And here I was expecting him to bite your head off.
Nada's full of surprises. Did I mention how much I missed you?
I think you might have said something.
How much I missed your hair. Your neck. Your funny little earlobe.
Hey.
Leave it.
Must be weird for him, knowing we're in here.
He's just blown off steam. It's better than him running away on you.
I suppose so.
Tell me he's never played loud music before. Maybe if I remind your ears how much I miss them, I might get distracted.
After I finish a chapter.
You're gonna read?
I've just got to a good bit. You know how it is.
Who fed her all this stuff, anyway?
Ingrid Campbell. But for all we know, could have been pillow talk.
What, Lara and Ingrid?
No! Lara and Chris.
Warner?
Yep.
He just can't keep it in his pants, can he? And what about her? Where are her ethics?
Ethical or not, she's going to be after you.
Fine, let her come knocking.
It might not be pretty.
What, she's going to bite me?
Well, some of the other men she's questioned have found it quite tough, remember?
Wimps.
Callum, can you take this seriously for 1 second? I'm talking about the fallout here. Mud sticks. Once people know that Lara's got you on her radar, the whole gossip machine cranks up and
Jossie,
suspicion...
I am not a murderer. She's talking through a
I'm not saying you are. Just brace yourself, that's all.
Consider me braced.
Pancakes, nice shout.
It's so early.
It's nearly 8:30. You definitely don't need more beauty sleep. So you in?
Who else is going to be there?
Just some of the guys we played cards with that time. Albert, Gareth.
The Geek Brigade.
At your service.
I don't know.
Come on.
It's just they're all kind of like brain boxes.
You never get to hang out with a fox like you. You turning up to that game was probably the most exciting thing that's happened to them all year. Albert was fully jamming on it. He went on about you for ages.
Yeah?
But if you're too chicken to be seen in public with the nerderati...
Okay, go and get ready.
No. Go like that. Really give them something to think about.
Can I talk to you?
Sure.
Gavin Capper.
I think I know where you're going with this.
I had a talk to the theatre charge nurse.
And it wasn't a very pleasant conversation?
We all know it's a high-pressure job, but Gavin behaves like...
Say it?
Like he's running the place.
When he's just a junior?
Yes. And if he wants to get ahead, he has to get the nurses on side.
Absolutely. Any other incidents you want to talk to me about?
Not incidents, more a general demeanour.
The way he interacts with your staff?
He can be a little forward with the female nurses. I don't want to make a fuss, but...
I hear you loud and clear.
Oh, looks like they must have bailed already. Maybe I took too long to get...
There they are. Business section, that'll be Albert. World news, that'll be Gareth.
I thought only old people read the newspaper.
Hey, crew.
Hi.
Dude, I've got 2 words for you. Khan family.
I know, they'll probably all be shouting about it during question time in Parliament.
Oh, cool. Hey, let's watch it online.
Wicked.
Watch what?
Okay, this family comes over here, right? Pakistani immigrants.
And now they're kicking up this big stink because they have to wait 8 weeks before they can get the doll.
Yeah, it's like, here's a brainwave. Why not get jobs?
Exactly. So now people are saying they shouldn't have been let in.
I say, pay your own way. I'll see you later.
Why give them the green light if they're going to be an instant drain on our resources?
Yeah. Hey, what do you think, Sophie?
Ah, well, everyone should give something, eh?
Right on.
Like you supplying me with pancakes.
On my way.
Reserve Bank governor urges caution. Dude, like this guy ever urges anything else.
Sorry.
Nate,
What?
don't be rude.
It's a 2-cup plunger. You want me to magically pour him a coffee out of nowhere?
That's right. I'll brew some more.
You know perfectly well that we have a bigger plunger in the cupboard.
No, I don't.
Yeah, it lives right here.
No, I live here. You're on your way out.
And while we're on the subject of manners, could you turn the loud music down tonight, please?
Right, you're the volume police now, are you?
There's only so much I can put up with, Nate, so I would pick your battles if I were you.
Since when did you start talking to me about manners anyway?
Since I felt the need to.
Look,
I know that this is a lot for you to get used to, but if we could all try and be adults, okay?
Like we're flatmates or something. No biggie.
Is it alright if I bag the bathroom?
go for it. Only you'll find I used all the hot water.
Is that the best you can do?
You haven't seen anything yet.
Well, why let them in if they're just going to be a drain on the community?
Didn't know you were so up with local news.
Well, I mean, instead of complaining about having to wait 8 weeks for the doll, they could get jobs or something.
Do you know what the parents are qualified as?
No.
One's a radiologist, the other's a doctor. 2 things this country needs.
So they already have heaps of money?
No, the pay rates aren't the same in Pakistan.
So why come here if they can't afford it?
To give their children a better life, to further their careers, and good on them too. It's a brave move.
Not if they're just whinging about the doll.
You imagine it. You save and save, you jump through a million hoops to get your family over here. You're keen to start work, but you have to sit your exams again. And all you need is some help to feed the kids. You can either say it's just another handout, or you can say it's an investment in our health system.
I'm not interrupting.
What is it?
Just wondering when I'm going to have my assessment. That end of rotation, what's happening with the future kind of chat.
Oh, yeah, let me check my schedule.
Gavin, and you are?
Gavin's my daughter, Sophie.
Well, Shantae.
Did you leave your bib at home?
She's got a mouth on it.
Gavin?
Boss.
My exam, 10 minutes.
Sweet. Later.
Oh, is he always like that?
Unfortunately.
My skin is still crawling.
And then there's no hot water, so I'm thinking this is some fun little trick from Nate.
Well, he has to throw his weight around somehow.
Well, it's rude and it's petty.
He has to get it out of his system, I suppose.
By driving me mental and dissing you in the process.
Well, I don't care. It's what I expected. It's not like he's going to say, hey, welcome to the family, dude. Can I call you Dad? And you did the right thing this morning, telling it to him straight.
I wish I didn't have to spell it out.
Hey, why don't I cook a really nice dinner tonight? You know, you can sulk or chill out and have a good time, but whatever he chooses, you can't say we didn't try, eh?
Quite frankly, I was disappointed.
You threw me in the deep end.
You've been desperate for challenges.
Yeah, so you give me something tough as with a 40% mortality rate.
You jumped at the chance. And yes, emergency AAAs can be tricky, but if you're serious about becoming a senior registrar, then you have to be ready to step up.
I am ready.
You started to remove the aortic cross-clamp. That could have been fatal.
Yeah, but it wasn't.
It was a thoughtless and basic mistake. What would you have done if you'd been on the night shift? What if you'd had to start the op before the consultant arrived?
I can do this stuff.
Yesterday you couldn't.
Look, can we move on from the stupid cross-clamp?
It's not just that. You refused to take responsibility and took it out on the nurses.
You mouth off at people all the time.
I don't make serious mistakes in theatre, nor do I get the team offside.
Okay, so you're allowed to give people a rack up for being time wasters, but I'm not. Fine. Can we just move on?
I've had reports from other people that they found you difficult to work with.
Who?
It doesn't matter.
Who?
Your attitude towards female staff in particular is being perceived as inappropriate.
When?
Your communication skills are substandard, as are your clinical operating skills.
You're making all these grand statements and you're refusing to back them up with names and dates.
I'll be giving a comprehensive written report as well as a...
What are we saying here?
I'm not passing you on your 6-month rotation.
What?
And I'm recommending that you repeat it at another hospital.
You can't do that.
I just have. I'm sorry, Kevin.
You're loving this, aren't you?
Not at all.
Oh, yeah, and you better watch yourself. I'm taking this to the training authority. I'm going to appeal this to hell and back.
Maybe you should calm down.
Oh, sorry. You better be prepared to eat your words because there'll be nothing pretty in what I have to say about you.
What's going on?
Gavin's just leaving.
Oh, screw you.
Hey, back off.
Hey, screw you both.
Hey, TK. Can you mind the store for a little while?
Sure. Everything all right?
Guess who was head of Lara Wade's hit list?
Get out.
It's nice to be wanted.
She seriously thinks you're a suspect.
Dashing GP by day, cold-blooded assassin by night. Hey, there's a movie in that.
There's no sense in that.
Wonder who'll I get to play me? Jeremy Irons? No, George Clooney.
She'll be after me next.
I'll tell her you said hi.
Time.
Anyway, look, if you can mind the store, I won't be long.
Yeah. Kia kaha.
Yeah. She can do her worst. I am but an open book. Yeah?
Hey, so anyway, you know how this country needs more doctors and radiologists and stuff?
Yes?
So do you know what those Pakistani people do?
Apart from doll bludgeoning?
Well, if they're going to be helping us out, shouldn't we be supporting them?
At what price?
You do realise that English is their second language.
So?
They'd have to sit exams to make sure they meet our standards.
Yeah, and it could take like 2 years before they're up to speed.
So think of it like an investment.
But what about all the money that would be spent on them? Why not use it to train more New Zealand doctors?
Well, so what's going to happen to them?
Good luck to them.
Is that it?
Would you be liking fries with that?
Thank you for calling my taxi.
Guys, think beyond the Khan family. Less of this, more of this.
And that there, my friend, you have summed up left-wing and right-wing politics.
Think big picture, like long-term planning for more doctors, or more incentives to keep Kiwi doctors in New Zealand.
Maybe.
She's a fine surgeon.
She's worked very hard to get where she is.
How does that make you feel, having such a successful wife?
Proud.
But community doctor, GP, it doesn't quite stack up against surgical consultant, does it? I've been going through your employment record.
How very thorough.
Compelling reading. Especially the, what was it? The Sutherland Clinic in Australia?
Sunderland.
It went broke because of your incompetent management, didn't it? It must have given your confidence a bit of a knock.
No one likes to see their business flounder.
Maybe it fostered some resentment towards your oh-so-successful wife.
I have never felt resentful towards my wife, Detective.
Not even when she fell for another hotshot surgeon?
Oh, good. I've been waiting for you to bring water into this.
Why?
Because you are so desperate to clutch at any little mistake and milk it for all it's worth.
It wasn't just a tiny one-off mistake, though, was it? Their affair lasted... how many months, would you say? It must have hurt like hell. Your wife with the CEO of a hospital. An attractive man with power, kudos, possibly everything you'd like to be, Dr. Mackay.
Oh, yes. My secret goal is to end up just like Chris Warner.
An emasculated man living in his wife's shadow.
Oh, this just gets better and better, doesn't it?
It's the truth, isn't it?
No, it's not, Detective.
So what did you do with your bitterness and rage then, Callum?
I worked through it, Detective. with my wife, like an adult.
Maybe you found a way to punish Justine through other women. And ruin the reputation of Chris's hospital. What an added bonus that would be.